Well, a very good evening to you all, ladies and gentlemen. Just tickling past 6:30 by my timing, so we'll make a start, get underway with this evening's proceedings. My name is Andrew North, one of 4 auctioneers in operation this evening. I'm joined at the podium by Mr. Sam Wormsley, Mr. Shane Cortez, and Mr. Marshall Zhang. Together we are your Harcourts Cooper & Co. auction team, here to take you through our catalogue of 11. I'm going to read out the rules only once on behalf of my comrades. I do just need to let you know that our first 3 auctions are going to be conducted slightly differently. They have had offers presented to our owners that they've deemed at an acceptable level, so they're going to start right from word go on the market. But ladies and gentlemen, in all other cases we are selling subject to reserve prices to whoever is the highest bidder whose bid we choose to accept. The auctioneers, well, we're going to nominate the incremental sums in which we move forward. We have the right to refuse any of your bids, although we don't usually do that. If you want to bid, we want to accept your bids. You place your bids tonight though on a cash, unconditional basis. Your homework and due diligence does need to have been completed ahead of tonight's auction. We are going to be having some telephone bidders joining us, and you'll note we've got the camera in operation, so we are virtually auctioning as well. So there are a number of people that have said, hey, we want to do this from the comfort of our own home. Good evening to you all, and thank you for being part of this evening's event. If you are bidding via telephone, you do need to have registered, and of course by your bidding actions you are agreeing to let the auctioneer sign on your behalf. Now, in all other cases, with regards to the offerings tonight, other than the first 3, our sellers have given us instructions to place bids on their behalf if required. That is our seller's right to engage in what we refer to as vendor bidding. The times that we place vendor bids are when you're not bidding and when we're below the reserve price. If you don't want us to do it, we're absolutely fine with that because it requires you to bid. If we have a disputed bid, most of the time we're taking the first bid that we see. If we can't sort out the dispute, we go back to the last undisputed bid and resume from there. In all cases, our sellers do have the right to withdraw the property from sale at any stage without disclosing their reserve prices, and our successful purchases, there can only be 1 per property, you'll be found when the hammer comes down like so. At that point we say congratulations to you. Usually everyone else in the room gives you a small but appropriate congratulatory applause, and then by your bidding actions you are agreeing to sign the documentation if you're physically here. If you're not physically here, then you would have signed some documentation authorising one of the auctioneers to sign on your behalf. When you sign, you are evidencing the sale, you're acknowledging receipt of our New Zealand Residential Sale and Purchase Agreements Guide, and finally you are agreeing to pay a deposit. In most cases that's going to be 10% as per the standard contract, unless you've arranged a different amount, less or more than the prescribed 10% prior to the auction starting. So buyers, those are the rules. Thank you for your social distancing. If we do get a bit busy during the night, please don't be offended if we ask you, if you're not involved in the specific auction, to maybe create some space and relocate out of the room. But again, good luck to you all, whether you're buying, whether you're selling. Your timing absolutely impeccable. As we hit the 1st of October, I haven't heard Snoopy's Christmas on the radio just yet, but it's not too far away, so a good opportunity to settle in for the rest of the year with some exciting times ahead. So buyers, offering number 1, I work alongside Jordan and Brooke. They've been busy individuals in relation to number 41 Pamu Road in Whenuapai, more formally described as being an estate in freehold, 379 square metres of land. That's not going to be too much of a burden in the weekend, and particularly in this location where you're so close to a whole lot of amazing amenity. That's going to suit you really well. Lovely and private, 5 bedrooms if you've got or thinking of having a big family. This will work well. If you need the space, excellent there as well. A typical 2-year-old, giving you, as I said, minimalistic living and all the bells and whistles to give you a comfortable existence moving forward. Your moving forward date starts on the 20th of November 2020, unless you've arranged a different date. Otherwise, I accept your express bids on that understanding. Chattels as per the documentation in circulation. Freestanding, beautiful, and ladies and gentlemen, no surprises. One of you said we just can't wait till the scheduled auction date. An offer's been presented to our owners via Jordan and Brooke. They're deemed at an acceptable level. That becomes my reserve price. And at $190,000, 1190. I have instructions to sell the property for one of a better bidder offer. I give you a moment to write it down. I give you a moment now to tell me whether you'd like to pay a little bit more, because I can only sell to one, and all I have for second place is regret.
1,000.
1,000 at 91. At 1,191 we've got now. 1191. Do you go straight to 1.2? What's the bid?
1,000.
1,000 at 92. 92.
93.
93.
5.
95.
1,000.
96. 1196 seated against us.
1.2.
1.2. That's a smart play.
1,000.
201. At 1,201,000 he'll stop eventually. 202, is it?
205.
205. Nice. At 1,205.
1,000.
206. Are we going to 10? 210 we are. At 1, 2 and 10 we've got now. We sell it away. One more at 11. Too good to lose for one, he tells me. At 1,211,000 is it straight to 15? 15 it is now, and you're staying with your one at 16, and now you say 20.
Yes.
20 it is now. 1, 2, 20, we sell it away. 21. Oh, to be 21 again at 21. Is it 25?
Yes.
25 now and 26. 26. 26. 30 is your strategy.
5.
1,231. 1,231 changes it up again. Nice at 1,231. 32. I thought you might have taken your bid at 33, or was it 35?
5.
35, the bid now. 1,235. One more at 36. 1,240 is it?
Yes.
240, thank you. 1,240 and 41. 41, I'm starting to work this out. At 1,241.
245.
45 at 1,245. Is it one more at 46? Yes, 46. 1,246. Now we go straight to 50. I think you might have them on the ropes.
What are we at, sorry?
1,246 against you.
No, 1,248.
1,248. That was my second suggestion. We go in twos. 49. Was that 49? It was 49.
50.
50 here. 1,250. 3 can't be wrong. 51.
Yes.
51 at 1,251. Your timing impeccable, Rachel, at 1,251, but you're in second place at 1,251. I sell it away. First time,
1.
52, 53, at 1, 2 and 53. I sell it away still somewhere. You just tell me where. 1, 2, 53, standing on the wall. Done, silent, finished, are we? First time calling it away at 1, 2,
1.
54, 55, 55, and off we go again at 55. 55, and he's saying no to me again. You can change your mind anytime you want, as many times you want. At 56, do you want to do it together? Or Rachel?
1,260.
1,260, gosh, there we go. 1,260, 61, thank you, sir. Stay with me now. 1,261. 261, 62, 63. At 63, you're getting good at this. One more fight potentially to win. 63 over here. 1,263. Do we go to 65? First time, the bid is against you. Second time,
65.
65. Gosh, it was slow.
1.
66. At 1,266, you need to go straight back with conviction and commitment. 1,266. I shall. 67. Good work as a teamwork there. 67, 68. At 1,268. Ma'am, is it you and me now? At 1,268, we don't need. Now, as a husband, I respect being involved in these decisions. At 1,268. 1,268. You sure? You sure? So happy wife, happy life. Do as I say, not as I do. At 1,268. First. Second. Is it 69? 69 and 70. At 1,270. Is that slight pause that gave them confidence at 1,270. Have I had your best? It's a real no this time at 1,270. I sell it away. Rachel, we're done. We're done, Brooke. Jordan, we're out. At 1,270.
5,000.
75, 1,275.
1.
76 at 1,276. I thought you were done, and it was good to have you back at 1,276. Do we go to 280 now? No? I think you said no to me 3 times. At 1,276. First. Second time.
One more.
77.
Again.
78. 1,278. Now we just go to 80. It's only 2. Good to get to those psychological Levels first. 1,278,000. I'll take 79 or 80. What are we saying? First time. Yeah, 80.
1.
81. At 1,281. At $1,281,000 here. 19 more, we're at 1.3. Do we just jump there and go there with strength? At 1,281,000, I sell it away. Gain 3 opportunities. First, second, third time calling it away. 1,281,000, 82, 83, 83, 84, and 85. 85, stay with me now. Don't think, just bid at 85. 1,285, bid against you, and I sell it away now. First time. Second time. Third time the call now, 1,285,000. It is going. We're done. Is it 86? 86
1.
at 87. At 1,287. Are we going to 88? I'm not sure what to do. You keep saying no and then bid. At 1,287,000, but it's okay, and lovely to see you smiling, suggesting still a degree of comfort at these levels. At 1,287,000, 88. 129 offers me up 2 now. That was a good strategy at this stage of the game. 1,290,000. Is it 91? Noel, I've enjoyed working with you. I like your style. The way you work together is beautiful. At $1,290,000. I sell it away. First. Second. Gosh, you look like you want another go. Third final call at 1,290,000. What's that? Need to be fair and reasonable. 1,290,000.
You're at 500.
90 and a half at 94.
500.
91. 1,291 gives you an opportunity to regroup over here. I would be saying 1.3 right now if we're looking to secure it with strategy at 1,291. Selling it away here. First time. Second time. Third time the call now, 1,291,000. It is going.
500.
What's the bid?
1301.
$1,301,000. Nice play. 10 on top at 1,301.
1.
302. At $1,302,000 there. Just tell them I'm not surprised. At 1,302. It was a nice jump. It was a good strategy at $1,302,000. Selling it away. First time. Second time. Third time the call now at $1,302,000. Rachel.
500.
303. $1,303,000 at 303 and back they go in front now. Round and round it goes. Where it stops, nobody seems to know, but you're doing a good job in controlling things at the moment. 1,303,000. Is it another 500 to go, or do I sell it here? I can't see their faces, not sure what to do. First time. Second time. Third time the call. $1,303,000 for one of a better offer. Rachel, I'm selling it.
500.
305 and 4. 1,304.
305.
305. One more 6, is it, sir?
500.
305 and a half then.
35.5 is on him.
It's copied your 500s. At 1,305, $500. We give you another $500. Is it too good to lose for $500? I would have thought so. $100 per room. First time, hung up on you, okay. Second time at 1,305 and a half. Third final call then at 1,305, 500. I sell it away. It goes. You're done. Done. Selling. Selling. So congratulations. I reckon that was a pretty good applause. Congratulations, well done. Sorry to put you through that, but you don't have to see me again for a long, long time. That should please you. I hand proceedings over to Shane for offering number 2.
Thank you, Andrew. It's a good way to start the night, ladies and gentlemen. If I could just, while I'm here, if you are watching the auctions and watching how to bid, etc., there's a really great example of someone bidding very, very strongly and very well without hesitation. So congratulations to our owners. What a wonderful property you have. Offering number 2 takes us into massive support to the market, and I work alongside Arishma Kumar. Arishma, you can't hear me very well. Okay. I'm going to lamp it up a bit. We'll sort out the mic for later. Arishma Kumar is from our Hobsonville office. Has brought this one to the market. She works out of Hobsonville. She's done a wonderful job. There's a very short campaign on this one. Like our first offering, it has been brought forward. An acceptable offer has been made to our owners. They've accepted it. They're moving on with their lives. In a moment, I'll tell you the amalgam of that offer. We will have an auction. It's a freehold property, ladies and gentlemen, on 542 square metres of terra firma. The lot number, the deposit plan number, all detailed on that certificate of title 403662. That's with the North Auckland Land Registry. As you can see there, it's 16 McWhirter's Farm Lane in Massey is what we bid for today. Chattels as per day one of the short campaigns. Settlement date has been put down to some degree of flexibility if it helps your bidding decisions today. And I wish you all the best if you are here. If you are the pre-auction offeree sitting there at home, good luck. Hold tight. 4 bedrooms and 2 bathrooms possibly comes your way. It's bright, it's light, it's sunny. It's called class and elegance, much like Arishma. Brick and tile on a single level. If you're like me, you played a bit of cricket and rugby in the day, the knees are starting to break. So a single level is what we're looking for. It's got that indoor-outdoor flow that you can see right out to that north-facing area for the back for the barbecues. And I tell you what, that Northwest Shopping Centre being just down the road is an absolutely luxury with the shops and the restaurants that they've got there. Folks, I can tell you that Arishma's offer that she presented to our owners, which they have accepted, is $1,138,500. It's strategic, I know, but at $1,138,500, we have an auction. At $1,138,500, hold tight, Arishma. I believe we've only really got this one in play. Is that right? At $1,138.5, I'm going to bring the hammer down. First, second, and third. Well, congratulations at home. There you go. What a wonderful opportunity you've picked up on. 16 McWhirter's Farm Lane in Massey is now yours. How are we doing with that mic? Do we need that here? Yeah, we've got to go. We're just going to get a mic here for those people in the room. I know you can hear me pretty well there at home, but here we are.
Sing us a song, Shane.
Okay, what would you like, Sam? Mac the knife. Da-da-da-da-da-da. Folks, I'm going to carry on anyway. We'll get this sorted out. Offering number 3. Geez, Torbay. This has been an absolute cracker brought to the market by Ian and Diane Dodds, our wonderful team out of Browns Bay. They've been looking after this one on behalf of our owners, the executors of the state of Olive Foxhall. Thank you very much, if you're there watching at home, for letting us bring this one to the market on your behalf. We know that after 45 years of ownership, it's not a light decision that you make, and we really appreciate the opportunity. It's a wonderful home, ladies and gentlemen. It's a cross lease with that freehold element. A half share, no less of 824 square metres of terra firma. The flat number, the garage flat, the deposited number, all recorded on certificate of title, volume 32 Delta, folio 763, North Auckland Land Registry, of course, but 123A Glamorgan Drive in Torbay will be your new home. Chattels, well, very light, of course, we're selling as part of an estate, but they do remain as per day one of the short campaign. The settlement date has been put down on the document for Friday the 6th of November, unless, of course, any variations to that date have been agreed to and signed off prior to your bidding today. I wish you all the very, very best in picking up 123A Glamorgan Drive. As I said, after 45 years of 10 years ownership, it's been redecorated. Well, it's there for you to redecorate, to add your stamp to. You can move in there. Look, this opens the door to first home buyers. You can see from that kitchen you've got a peak view of our great ocean out there. Not often we get homes, even though we live between two harbours, that do get to have a look at the ocean. Well, you've got one here. It could be a home suitable for a single parent. It's got the sea views. It's got Torbay Beach we throw in for free. The Torbay Village is fantastic. If you've been up there with the cafes and the little bakeries they've got up there, geez, it's got everything going for it. It's a wonderful place. There you go. Ladies and gentlemen, I can let you know that at a level of $770,000, we are on the market and we sell. Congratulations, Ian and Diane's done a wonderful campaign. But at $770,000, I bring the hammer down, unless, of course, you want to make a play for ownership of this wonderful estate.
5,000.
At 775. Okay, there you go. Welcome and good luck to you, and your bid is clear. At 700. At 780, bounces straight back in at 780 against you, clear at 780. Do we go 785? But at 780.
81.
Okay, 81. My suggestion we go straight to 85. 85. Good. He's a good man. You should listen to him all the time. He knows what he's talking about. 785. We go another one, clear. But at $785,000.
86.
86. 90.
90.
Here it is. 790. It's $790. Geez, 800 beckons. We will get there, but it's $790,000 to my right, your left if you're looking on screen. Good luck, hold tight, it's yours at the moment. That's 790,000 once. Twice. I'm happy to take that, Claire. You know I'm on the market, I'm selling. But it's 790.
500.
790 and a half.
92.
92. It's 792,000. Puts up 1,500. Claire, do we go another 5? It's 792. Hung up on you? Okay, well it's 792,000. Hold tight. Looks like it's coming your way. It's 792 for the one of a higher bid. We sell it first. Second. Third and final, it's 792. We sell. Sold. Well done, my friend. $792,000. You bought a wonderful home in Torbay. Now you're going to make that look absolutely fantastic. I'm going to pass you back to Andrew for offering number 4. He's going to take you to the Heart of Birkenhead Point.
All right. Throwing my hammer around. Okay, ladies and gentlemen, yes, we now move into our conventional properties. I welcome back to the podium, or welcome back to the stage, Jordan and Brooke. They're being responsible for number 25 Inkster Street in Birkenhead. Birkenhead Point, it's a strategic location. Just up the road there, you've got all of the Birkenhead Township cafes. Wonderful, wonderful amenities. I went for a little stroll down to the Chelsea Sugarworks, and it's not too far down the road where you've got that nice beach setting. If there were 2 people there, it would be crowded. So again, something I wasn't even aware of. And again, this is what I love, selling properties on the North Shore. You get to meet wonderful people all the time. Equally so, you get exposed to really, really neat locations, and certainly this is one of them. Now, the property itself, it is more formally described as being an estate in freehold. Some 588 square metres of land. Lovely, secluded setting there. That's the view by day back into the city. At night, it comes to light, life and colour. It is a case of twinkle, twinkle, Auckland City. Have you ever seen a view so pretty? And of course, that view gets enhanced on New Year's Eve. You get to sit back, watch and enjoy the fireworks, because settlement date is the 10th of December 2020, unless you've arranged a different date. So we get you in for all of those festivities. As I said, part of our conventional lineup. So ladies and gentlemen, I do have the right on behalf of our seller to place bids on their behalf if required. I'll let you know nice and clearly if I'm doing that. And we've got a telephone bidder potentially joining. And hello at home. Chrissy's looking after you. Good luck to you as well. All the hard work done, of course, for you just to walk in, live, love and enjoy into this awesome neighbourhood, a community where I'm yet to meet anyone that I did not like. If I did so, they were only visiting. So buyers, we just now need to ascertain whose name we next put on the title. What are you prepared to pay? Who's prepared to pay the most? Quite simply, those are the questions I require an answer of you right now. Who would like to go first? Statistically, you've got a better chance of winning if you start. As I get $1.5 million starting bid at 1.5. Nice, easy, good starting bid at 1.5, and we go in ones from there, chasing down 1.6 or more. Don't let me limit you by my suggestion. 1.6 against you now. Do we go to 1.7 or more? Looking for a $1,700,000 bidder, or did you want to go on the wall?
1.625.
I'll go in 50s, no less at the moment at 1.65, if that's more to your liking. 1.650 the bid now, 1.65. Your retort at 1.7, or do we come in over here, or what's happening on the phone at 1,650,000, and I count it down. Call it away 3 times. First time.
1.7.
1.7, easy as pie, $1.7 million. Your turn at 1.75. You started the 50s, keep them rolling, and I'll tell you when you're overpaying, you're absolutely fine in this location. Offering all of this, who goes to 7.5? 7.5? No? Usually when people nod, that means they want a bit. That's okay though, no problems. And when they nod that way, they don't. At $1.7 million down the centre. First time, second time, third time. Chrissy, are we saying 7.5? Do you do it? Waiting.
1.725.
I'm going in 50s at the moment. 7.5 I chased 50. They're taking your bid at 7.50 now. 1.750, looking for $1.8 million. Still working in 50s at this stage of the game. 1.750, that could have been your bid. We go to 1.8. Do you do it? Do I do it?
1.8.
1.8, welcome back. 8.5, is it, sir? You don't look phased.
Yeah, 85.
Got that right at 185. At $1,850,000 there. Is it 1.9 or do you want to come in at 1.9? Just let me know if you want to go. At 1.98, chase it down now. 185 here. First time. Slight delay on the home phone. Second time via this virtual platform, it's about 3 or 4 seconds as I call it for the third final call at 185. Are we saying 1.9?
1.9.
1.9, welcome back. 9.5, is it or straight to $2 million, sir? Oh, I'm just making a suggestion.
I know. Very good, very good.
Hoping it might have been a premonition.
20.
1920. That was neither of what I offered, but I take it and put you back in front. Just like at home, I make a suggestion. Nobody listens to me, but good to have you back in front at 1920. That's made it easier for your buyers, Chrissy. Is it 195? First time to call now, 1920. Second time. And they're in second place. Not a great space to be for the third, the final call at 1920. While you're waiting, then I go to 195. You keep conversing at 1,950,000 below my selling instructions. Do you want to put another 20 on top, sir, at 1970 or more? First time now, 1950 for the seller. Below my selling instructions, vendor bid at 1,950,000. Give you an opportunity to go back in front. Or Chrissy, do you want to go there first? It's a vendor bid. Just telling you at this stage they're not selling. $1,970, sir, takes you closer to the price. The $1,950,000. First time. Second time. Take a deep breath, smile and bid. It's only money, and gosh, those interest rates helping at the moment, aren't they? Do you put even a wee... There we go, we do. And breathe as well. You smile and breathe. Breathing's important as well. At if you can get a 960, I'll go and have a chat with the owners on your behalf. Chrissy, I'm going to go and have a chat with the owners if we can get to... You wanting for me to hold?
Yeah.
First one gets there, earns the first right to have an offline private conversation. It's not as bad as it sounds. I'll let you know what you need to do to leave as the new owner. Just need your instructions nice and quickly. What's the best number you can offer me, sir?
I thought I did.
You can always change your mind in my auction rooms. No downsides, only upsides, I reckon, if you do. So your last bid, 1920.
Yeah.
That's the best you can do at the moment at 1920. I'm at 1950 on behalf of the seller below my selling instructions. I'll stop, we'll have a conversation. Shane, if you want to carry on with the next auction, and we'll see with that information what the owners would like to do. So just one moment, we might jump out of the room if that's okay. Lovely, thank you.
Thank you, Andrew. Good luck with that one. Folks, we are going to skip one of the auctions and just give Andrew a little bit of time to try and cobble that one together. I'm going to take you straight to the heart of my local area, Greenhithe. Greenhithe, a wonderful, wonderful opportunity brought to the market by Lee and Phil Mosley out of our Greenhithe and Mairie Bay offices. Geez, this is a lovely area to live in, ladies and gentlemen. I can absolutely say that with conviction because I am a Greenhithian and I loved it. I loved seeing this place this morning, and I know our owners are sitting at home watching this online. Good luck, and thank you very much for giving us the opportunity to auction this one and for your wonderful hospitality this morning. It's a freehold estate, ladies and gentlemen, on a whopping 1,562 square metres of terra firma. Lot 4, deposited plan of 190181. The certificate of title is volume 120 Bravo, folio 270. That's entrusted to the North Auckland Land Registry, but number 1414. Remove Place in Greenhithe is what is on offer. The chattels, as per day one of the campaign, and extensive, and I've been there this morning. Geez, you're going to love it. Those Miele ovens, those built-in fridges, etc. Those outdoor fires, outdoor heaters, just taking that chill off the morning air this morning, all part of it. Settlement date, the 12th day of November of this year, unless of course any variations to that date have been agreed to and signed off by our owner. Plenty of interest in this property purely because of the area as much as anything, but the house, ladies and gentlemen, is just a tranquil, zen-like retreat. It really is, in a wonderful street, a wonderful private street in Greenhithe. When we were there this morning, the kitchen is the absolute centerpiece of the home. Look, I'm going to take you straight there. The outdoor heater just goes directly onto your back there. It's wonderful. It looks straight across the water through into Hobsonville Point, and they've seen some changes there. But that late sun comes and hits you on that deck right there. Everything about the property is executive styles. There you go, you can see the rowers heading on down to Hobsonville Point and all the bars and restaurants that they have just from your front deck there as well. Plenty of opportunity to enjoy this one, to invite friends round, to sit around that wonderful kitchen island and just enjoy the sanctuary and the luxury of this very beautiful home. To our owners, I wish you all the best. I know what your next plans are, and let's get it done. Ladies and gentlemen, plenty of interest in this one, I know. Opening bid or offer. Who stamps their mark and joins me there in Greenhithe at the Collins Cafe for coffees on Friday, or the Malt for a nice quiet beer on a Friday night? Lee, Phil, both with plenty of interest in this one. I'm not going to suggest a number because I know you've been working hard to get into Greenhithe. You work with me, you throw me what you'd like to pay for it, and I'll let you know if we can cobble it together today. What do we say, folks? Phil, do we have a go? We talk them through? Give me a number. Happy to start anywhere. Same with you. Lee, who wants to be first off the mark? This is it. Take advantage of your unconditional status because there are people lining up to buy this one conditionally. Today's the day. Do we have a go? Do we want to own it? Even do you, Phil, do we want to own it? What do we say? Are you each waiting for each other? That's all right. It's like a gunfight at the OK Corral.
1.4.
1.4 is Greenhithe.
He's just saying it's Greenhithe.
You all know the values of Greenhithe at 1.4. Sure you'd like to start at 1.7. More realistic. Do we start at 1.7?
He's asking us to start. No, we're talking 1.6. We're not going to take it at 1.
I'm not going to take the bid at 1.4. I know I love Greenhithe so much. I'm going to protect the values of Greenhithe, and this one here is an old Greenhithe. It's got those beautiful views across the Hof. There you go. At 1.4 million, we'll all be lining up to have a go. But I do appreciate the optimism. I really do. Happy to start at 1.7. Gets us closer to the front door. Beautiful setting, John. Good friend John Hill has just remarked at how good that setting is. At
1.6.
1.6. All right, at 1.6 it is. I'll start at 1.6. It's a place to start. It's worth a conversation, a bit more than that. But at 1.6, I'm going to track down 1.7 if we've got it there. At 1.7 is where I'm looking for, probably where we should have started. Do we have a go at 1.7? Okay, just waiting there, absolutely. But at 1.7, I'll tell you what I'm going to do, Lee. I'm going to protect the value of the properties in Greenhithe. At 1.7 on behalf of the vendor. If you can get me to 1.750. If he gets me to 1.750, I'll relinquish my rights and I'll show him or you, Phil, your clients, exactly what will buy the property today.
1.725.
1.725. Okay, 1.725 drives a hard bargain, does Lee? At 1.725, do we go to 1.750? Do you put your outside at 1.750? Okay, well Lee, I'll go to 1.750 on behalf of my vendors. He can either take 1.750 or give me 1.775. If he takes me to 1.750, I'll show him what he needs to do to buy the property today.
1.755.
Okay, 1.755. I'm absolutely a man of my word, believe it or not. I'm a man of my word. I'll relinquish my rights to vendor, but at 1.755, we'll have a private conversation. At 1.755, happy to put you out front for another 5. Phil, are we just waiting for it to come on the market? Okay, all right. We'll see what I can do. At 1.755 first, second, and third. All right, I'm going to pause this auction. Sam, are you ready to go, or is Andrew still? Well, I'm going to let you in the dulcet tones of Sam Walmsley, and we'll have a conversation with you buyer on the phone then.
Thank you, Shane. So Andrew also still negotiating on lot number 4, was it? Yes. 25 Inkster Street in Birkenhead Point. But a change in the property, a change in the voice. I'm going to take your attention forward to lot number 7165 Streetwick Drive in Torbay. Now, this has been proudly marketed, brought to the market by Gavin Roberts, Michelle Huron. They provide to you the various documentation I refer to now. It is, as I said, 165 Streetwick Drive in Torbay, an estate in freehold, of course, some 450 square metres of that beautiful freehold land. It is on lot number 75. Deposit plan, well, that's yet to be issued, as is the record of title, in accordance with clause number 24. Once you purchase, the title on the way. Again, the settlement date with regards to clause number 24 on issue of title, or the 25th of February, whichever is the latter. Bid with confidence that we've also got a sunset clause in there. If it wasn't through by April, that's there for the benefit of the purchaser. So I take that as read and understood. What a fantastic piece of land. Our current owner owned it for some 34 years. She grew up, she lived on the site, she loved it so much, she's built that beautiful house to the rear of the site and now offers up this 450 square metres elevated at the front of the site. Beautiful views, good time in Kiri of Rangi Toto, Mota Tapu, Rakino, the Hauraki Gulf beyond. She used to say she loved watching the cruise ships come in back in the good old days when they were still allowed in. But I'm sure they will be back, and if you buy today, you can also build your dream home. You can call it yours. You can build what you like, but of course you will need to bid if you want to buy. A great location, a fantastic mix of old and new. There's a good pub around the corner, but also all those fantastic amenities down at Long Bay. Fantastic area, a great piece of land. Ladies and gentlemen, the buyers have been telling us, some here hoping it passes in. I wish you the best of luck, but I open it now for someone who perhaps is in an unconditional position, a bidder over the phone with Gavin. Their chance is now. I look for an opening bid, an opening offer in your hands, buyers. Where do we say go? 165 Streetwick Drive. Opening bid, opening offer. Gavin, what do we say? We're just listening in today.
500.
At 500, there we go. Good, well done at $500,000. Optimism alive and well in Torbay, but I take your bid at $500,000. Where do we go from here? I take a $50,000 bid, bid me on top to $550,000 at 5.5, or at $500,000. Three simple times I call. First time at 500, twice the money at 500. Third time at $500,000. Are we having a bid, Gavin? Paperwork all signed, ready to go. If they want to become a phone bidder, they will need to bid. Currently just a phone call. But at $500,000, you're closer to the front door than anyone else at 500. Is there 50 to go, Gavin? In or out, need to know. At $500,000, I urge if you're now owners to be fair sellers. I tell them to be fair buyers. Show them the market. We bid $550,000. But $500,000, I've called it 3 times. At $500,000. Okay, you and me at this stage. I place a bid on behalf of my seller at $550,000. The vendor bid. Owners more than happy to remain the owners at $550,000, but I welcome you back at $600,000. And if you do, I'm not going to bid against you. I'll simply pause the auction. We'll have a conversation, see if we can get across the line here and now. But at $550,000 on the vendor's behalf, bid me 6. You just never know your luck. But at $550,000, first time at $550. Twice the money at $550,000. Third time at $550. No, absolutely sure. Like to have a go, Gavin? At $550,000, if we see no better bid or offer, I'm going to have a quick pause in the auction. I'm going to have a conversation with my bidder. I appreciate the 500. We'll have a conversation still. However, I want all buyers to be fair warned. If I pause the auction and have a conversation, it can be sold in that pause. So if you don't want to risk missing out, imperative you hold the highest bid. Otherwise, I pause, I talk here, it can't be sold. Do we have a bid, Gavin? Bid quickly, 550. Vendor's bid, 500 live bid. I pause, I talk in 3, in 2, and in 1. 550,000. I am going to have a quick pause, a conversation with my bidder at 500 and be back shortly with an update. Thank you. Quick pause, some bidding music, please, Kerry.
Folks, I'm going to take you back to Tarima with an update. I paused the auction at $1,755,000. I've had a generous conversation with my highest bidder, who understands the benefits of green height. They've made an increase in his offer by $70,000 to take me through to $1,825,000. Lee, can I just get you to confirm that for me? And at 1.8. At 1,825, ladies and gentlemen, we sell the property today at $1,825,000. Unless, Phil, we've got any more money there. First, second, you're out. Third, final. Well, congratulations. Welcome to Green Heights. Sold for 14 Greenview Place. We'll put a little pause on, and Andrew will be back in just so short. Actually, I'm not even going to pause his head.
All right, look, thank you, Shane. Yes, 25 Inkster Street in Birkenhead. We paused with me placing a vendor bid at $1,950,000. We've had an improvement on the live bidding to $1,930. Negotiations are still underway, so we're going to let those continue. So I was told I was of no further value in those discussions, so I've come back to resume and on with our catalogue. As I draw all of your attention to number 4, 5 Shire Street in Belmont, just down the road, enjoying all of the amazing amenities down this coastal strip. The property more formally described as being an estate in freehold, 802 square metres of land, lovely big backyard. If you're looking for a beautiful backyard and for the kids to play, this is going to serve you really, really well. I work alongside Rosie and Damien. They've enjoyed getting to know all of you on your journey to ownership. I understand if you were to remove the property, there could be some subdivision upsize, but it's pretty as a picture property. That would be potentially a shame, in my humble opinion, but it's your house, your land. You do choose what you want with it. Of course, on the theme of family, we've got the added safety of the cul-de-sac. We include all of those amazing schools. Takapuna Grammar, they've taken on the IB syllabus. So again, if you're looking to give your children a really, really great start in life, this is exactly what you should be buying. Settlement date, 30th of October 2020. And I'll just take you to some further terms of sale. Vendor warranties undertaking. Clause 9.35 is amended by deleting subclauses A, B and C and replacing them as following. The original building was completed in accordance with regulations dated in 1985, and prior and only minor works and refurbishments have been undertaken by the vendor. To the vendor's knowledge, the works were completed in compliance with the New Zealand Building Code, and engineers' report and calculations and producer statements for all those work will be provided by the vendor for you as the purchasers moving on. So good there. With regards to the property, of course, ladies and gentlemen, you may not have noticed, but it's all natural out the back, no pesticides, all organic gardening. So if that's of importance to you, this is again going to work incredibly well for you. We've got the modern kitchen there and behind. Money, those areas being taken care of. Buyers, we just need to ascertain whose name goes next on the title. Somebody like to start me away with an opening bid or offer in your hands. And we've got potentially a telephone bidder joining us, Jackie. Would you guys like to start? Otherwise, I'm happy to start on behalf of the seller. Vendor bid then at $1.4 million, and off we go. Expectations in excess of 1.4, as you'd expect, and I take 50s to move me forward all day long. Value at these sorts of numbers, I would have thought. Do you say 145 or any instructions at the rear of the room? First time calling it away at $1,400,000. We've got that slight delay at home, Jackie. It's about a 4-second delay. You just need to let them know. Would they go to 145? All right, keep rolling along. Vendor bid down 1.45, not selling at 1,450,000. If you're waiting, yes, it's a viable strategy, but gosh, it's hard to get to the end if everyone chooses to utilise the same strategy, chasing 1.5 now. First time at 1,450 for the seller, second time. Third time the call. Okay, we'll tell them while they're holding. It looks like they're on the own at the moment. I'm going to place one more bid on behalf of my seller at $1.6 million. If they're prepared to give me something in excess of 1.6, it would be below my selling instructions, but I'm happy to let them know what they need to do to leave as the new owner of the property at $1.6 million on behalf of the seller. Do they want to give me a wee 10 on top to tempt my owners?
You don't know until you try.
First time at $1.6 million.
We've gone past that bit.
Second time at $1.6 million. Third time I call it away at 1.6 for the seller. Saying no at the stage. Okay, well I appreciate them listening to me. At $1.6 million, I am going to set the property aside. If you'd like to see the reserve price I offer, highest bidder, first right to treat exclusively with our owners. But again, you need to bid to earn that exclusivity at $1.6 million. All done, sale and finished. First, second, third, final call. Okay, Rosie D, looks like we're going to continue on with discussions with Jackie's client. So Shane, you're next. We'll keep things rolling along. Thank you.
Thank you, Andrew. Good luck, Ryan, on that one. Folks, we're just going to power on ahead at the moment while we are negotiating. I'm going to take you into the heart of Albany. This one brought to the market, and I work alongside Kimberly Harper from our Takapuna office. Done a wonderful job in looking after this one with much care and attention that she always gives the property. It's a wonderful home, ladies and gentlemen. Freehold property, of course. Freehold property on a substantial 1,368 square metres of terra firma. The lot number 2, deposited plan of 338628. The unique identifier is 159024, North Auckland Land Registry, of course, but 45A, the Avenue in Albany is what you are purchasing today. It's a big, substantial home, ladies and gentlemen. Chattels as per day 1 of the campaign. Settlement date is the 28th day of October, unless any variations, of course, to that one. And some slight additional clause in your favour into the agreement is that you acknowledge and accept that the existing driveway is currently being widened to the original survey lines, and the works are being completed, of course, at the vendor's cost, so absolutely no worry for you whatsoever. 4 bedrooms and 3 bathrooms will await you on the site. Look at it, it's a generous, substantial outdoor entertaining home with those skylight type windows. It is just light and bright and sunny. When I went through it, Kimberly's absolutely loved her time being up there. You access it down a private little driveway. It's filled with sunlight. It's multi-level suburban zoning. It's a great spot indeed, so close to everything that Albany, the town centre of Albany, has to offer, with the malls and the bus routes into town, the motorway into town, etc. A nice opportunity. Folks, we have an incredible amount of conditional interest in this one as well. We haven't identified our unconditional buyer, so if you are watching online for the first time, or indeed you have been through the property, let me introduce it to you. If you are waiting for me to talk about passing this property in so you can talk about a conditional offer, well, your day has arrived, ladies and gentlemen. Unless, of course, I see in the room someone's going to surprise me and give me an opening bid for 45A the Avenue in Albany. Kimberly, they were absolutely telling you the truth, as they always do. I'm going to pass this property in, ladies and gentlemen, at a level that the owner is going to remain the owner of the property. It's a roadmap as to what you need to be north of to have conversations with Kimberly and get along and have a look at this property, because it is substantial, it is light, and it is bright, and it is well worth having a look at. So at $1.375 million, I'm going to pass the property in at that level. The owner will stay the owner of the property at that level, so please be north of that one. Get on the phone to Kimberly. All her details are on our website, and get along and have a look at this wonderful, wonderful property. We'll pause again. Sammy in the Northeast still in negotiations, and I think we've got another lot up after that, haven't we? Okay.
Okay, ladies and gentlemen, again, conversations continue on Inkster, and we draw your attention to number 8 on the catalogue. Kerry just tells me Shane.
No, it is Shane.
Have you been called Jane before, Shane?
No.
Okay. Shane jumped in ahead of me, so sorry, I apologise for that. Number 9, Burn Place in Birkenhead. If I draw your attention to this, a somewhat specific property, quite exciting, whole lot of upsides if you're looking for a really neat family home. This will work really well. Equally so, if you've got a little bit, creative, if you want to go down subdivision plans, I understand a whole lot of upsides potentially available. And I know that Oleg, Natalia, they've endeavoured to provide all of the documentation to you. Part of that documentation, some feasibility plans, some drawings that give you an idea of what potentially might be able to be done with this land. It is an estate and freehold, 802 square metres of land. Settlement date is on the 6th of November 2020. And whilst the home beautiful, lovely and all of that, it is all about the land with regards to this one if you truly want to realise the value of the offering. So good luck to you all, ladies and gentlemen. Again, we put proceedings in your hands, inviting somebody to start me away with an opening bid or offer. Anyone see value at $1 million? Suggesting that as a starting number, not a finishing number at $1 million. Do we have a start? Well, again, if you're not prepared to start, happy to start on behalf of the seller at $1 million, maybe 50 to move me. Any instructions at the rear? Chasing $1,050,000. If I see no better offer, I'm just setting it aside. So just dealing with the cash at the stage of the game at $1 million for the seller now. Instructions to sell in excess of this, as you'd expect. Then at $1 million for the first time. Second, third, final call. All right, Oleg, it looks like everyone's been completely upfront, honest and truthful with you when they said their interest was after auction, not at auction. But gosh, we love it when you prove us wrong and give us a wee surprise. If you want to surprise me, now's the appropriate time to do so. Otherwise, we set the property aside and open it up to those that said they want to be part of tomorrow's discussions, not today's discussions. Are you sure? All done? Silent finished. Well, thank you for listening. We pass on the property, Oleg, Natalia, back in your hands. If you've got any further interest, if you're seeing it for the first time, either here or at home, number 9, Burn Place, an absolute cracker with a whole lot of upside. You need to see Oleg and Natalia, and they will guide you through that particular offering. Sammy, you got an update?
Yeah.
All right.
Thanks.
Jump off.
Go to see how this is going. I take your attention back to lot number 7, 165 Streetbrook Drive. Our conversations with our highest bidder. We have had a slight increase in our highest bid to 575 square metres of land, $575,000. But I'm sure we will all agree for 450 square metres in Torbay, flat section, stunning views out to the Hauraki Gulf. Close but no cigar. If you haven't seen this property, if you are looking for a beautiful piece of land. Speak to Gavin, speak to Michelle. At 575, I do give you a bidder over the phone, Gavin. One last chance to enter proceedings. I take a bid on top, perhaps straight away to $600,000. Or at 575, I pass on the property at that level. We open it up to the conditional market. At 575, 3 times I call. First time, twice the money. Third, final chance at $575,000. Are we having a go, Gavin? Are we pass in? Yes, no? Pass in, very good. At 575, I pass that property in. And back to Andrew North for lot number 10. Thank you.
Okay, yes, ladies and gentlemen, lot number 10 gives me great pleasure to be working alongside my good friends and colleagues, Damien and Phil, in relation to the stunning property that we present to you in the seaside suburb of Mairangi Bay. It is more formally described as 1/2 Montrose Terrace. Again, it is a half share in some 1265 square metres of land. We've got that condition or that clause in the further terms of sale, just stating that our owners are going to sort out, rectify the flats plan. So they're doing everything by the book there for you to move in, live, love and enjoy with absolute confidence moving forward. It's a lengthy clause. I'm not going to take you through it word by word, but I accept your bidding on the understanding that you've read and understood that. The chattels, as per the documentation and circulation, settlement date is the 27th of November 2020 years, and for the last 20 odd years this has been a wonderful family home for our current sellers. Certainly when you look at the location, a short stroll down to the beach, and really this is like being on holiday 365 days of the year. Really easy, simple to see and understand why our current sellers have resided in the property for such a significant period of time. If you're coming here with family in mind, we offer a ton of accommodation, nice separation in terms of the spaces, and a lot of families say to me, Andrew, whilst we love each other, we equally love a little bit of time away from each other. This is one of those properties that will give you time together, time apart, translating that for you. It will allow you to live in greater harmony at all time. What I equally love about the property is the orientation. You get wonderful sun, positioned perfectly for that afternoon sun, and that lovely flow, seamless flow to the back rear yard where it's nice, flat, self-contained, very private, and again, as I said, soaked in sun. 4-car garaging, again, ladies and gentlemen, that's a big deal around these parts. Parking at an absolute premium, and of course, if the old coffee machine's getting a little bit old, you just throw it away because you've got coffee across the road. And a big part of what we sell is this amenities, the lifestyles, the fact that you're in Rangitoto school zone. Again, we give your children, your family a fantastic start in life. So after 20 odd years, we appreciate you waiting. We now give somebody, but I can only sell to one, we give somebody an opportunity to tell me what they're prepared to pay to get their name on the title and leave tonight very happy. Buyers, somebody like to start me away with an opening bidder offer? Do you start low or do you go straight? $2 million, starting bid at $2 million, there we go, and twos from there. At $2 million there I chase down $2.2 million, and good luck to you now. At $2 million, any instructions at the rear? What do you say? First time, I call it away at $2 million and I give you time to respond. Second time, third time the call at $2 million there. I'm sorry, it was a nice start, but I can't sell at 2. I go to 2.2 for my seller. Can you come back at 2.4 now? Chasing 2 on top, here, there, or anywhere at $2.2 million for the seller now bid. First time calling it away. Second time the play now. Third, 2.3, less than I was asking for, but more than I had. I take you one and I put you back in front. But again, I'm sorry, below my selling instructions. I bid against you straight away at 2.4. I'm happy to keep working in ones, and we go to 2.5. And I tell you what, if you go to 2.5, I reckon you're absolutely fine. Please let them know. I'll tell them when they're overpaying their fine. At $2.4 million for the seller, again for the first time. Second time, thank you now, $2.5 million there. At 2.5, I place one more bid though against you at 2.6. Can you come back at 2.7 and I take it to my sellers for them to consider? Vendor bid now at 2.6 against your 5 offered and chasing 7. Do we go to 2.7? Again, getting into this location under $3 million, I would imagine how hard that's going to be, sound or seem. At $2.6 million, first time, second time, Take a deep breath, smile a bit. They're doing a wonderful, wonderful job. Maybe you weave 50 on top.
2650, you take it.
2650, I'll take it now. At $2,650,000, and if I see no better offer, I'm going to pause and have an offline conversation, not quite at a level where I can sell it. 2650, if there's any late play, any last instructions in the room, please let me know right away. Otherwise, at 265, I talk over here with my new friends, but very easy to become my friend. Money is all it takes. I'm that shallow, that superficial. At first time at 265. Second, third time. Okay, we'll have an offline conversation. I'll be with you in just one moment's time.
Quick pause.
And we're having a quick pause to everyone at home. We're just waiting for Marshall to join us. I'll be back in a moment. Equally so will Marshall to take you through our final offering. One moment, please.
And I'm unaware of just how we got into this mess. Got so aggressive. I know we meant our good intentions. So pull me closer. Why don't you pull me close? Why don't you come on over? I can just let you go. Oh, baby. Why don't you just meet me in the middle? I'm losing my mind just a little. So why don't you just meet me in the middle? In the middle, baby. Why don't you just meet me in the middle? I'm losing my mind just a little. So why don't you just meet me in the middle? In the middle. Oh, take a step back for a minute into the kitchen, clothes are wet, and taps are still running, dishes are broken. How did we get into this mess? Got so aggressive. I know we meant all good intentions. So pull me closer. Why don't you pull me close? Why don't you come on over? I can't just let you go. Oh, baby. Why don't you just meet me in the middle? I'm losing my mind just a little. So why don't you just meet me in the middle? In the middle. Looking at you, I can't lie. Just pouring out admission, regardless of my objection. Oh, and it's not about my pride. I need you on my skin, just come over, pull me.
All right, happy mid-autumn day, ladies and gentlemen. Now coming up next, a little bit change of the voice and accent. I'm Marsh, and I'm going to take you lot number 11, which is the last property on the list here tonight. And the lot number 11, it is proudly marketed by our Chief Marketing Consultant, Hattie Leo, representing the team of 4+ from our top-performing Harcourts Takapuna office. And together we have Betty and Angeline join the team as well. And the property that known to us, it is called number 10C Corona Road in Milford, and known to the lawyers and the solicitors. It is more commonly, formally described as being an estate in freehold, and that's the best land tenure that you can actually acquire in New Zealand. Our owner there will provide a vacant position on the settlement day. According to the contract, it is the 20th of December, or 5 working days after the title and a CCC is issued, whichever is later. Well, ladies and gentlemen, I personally have been working in the Forest Hill area for years, and I have to say that brand new homes like this, it doesn't come up very often at all, especially on the eastern side of the Forest Hill. And 10C Corona Road sits very, very close to the boundary of Forest Hill and Milford. They're super easy to get onto the motorway. Westlake boys and girls, they're in walking distance. Smells Farm Business Centre is only about 1 kilometre away, and you can catch a bus there. And also there's a dentist, which is really famous. Living there will be like a vacation, ladies and gentlemen. And the house, that's brand new, that meets all the latest standard. Double glazing, spacious living, designer kitchen, open plan living in a Plaza Lockley neighbourhood. I mean to us, the only thing to complete the package we need to make it a home is you. Well, ladies and gentlemen, this is where we're going to open the bidding. That's the last property on the list here tonight. I'm in your hand. Would someone like to own it? I don't know, maybe 1.5 to get us underway. I certainly see value in excess of 1.5. I think that's a happy start. Good starting point at 1.5. Would someone like to put your hand up and offer me 1.5? Okay, all right, in this case, what, 1.5. Welcome on board, welcome to the race. It is 1.5 now, surely at 1.5, and good luck to your bidding. And would someone like to move me forward at a 1.5? I don't know, maybe $50,000 on top and get a 1.55. 1.55, I'm looking for another $50,000 rise from there at a 1.5 now. Ladies and gentlemen, I'm not going to dwell here today. I'll call it 3 times. First call now at a 1.5. Second time to $1,500,000. Third time, the final time. Well, ma'am, it's easy to understand and we're not prepared to say goodbye to a 1.5. So I'm going to bid on behalf of the vendor. So it's vendor bid at a 1.55. Would you like to come back at a 1.6, shall we? Otherwise, 1.55. Vendor bid now with me at a $1,550,000. And then once again, I'll call it 3 times. First call at a 1.55. Shall we go for another $50,000 try our luck again? For the second time at a 1.55. For the third and the final call. 1.5. You know what? I'm going to meet you the halfway. What about a 1.575? And it's $25,000. 1.58, even better there, lucky 8 of course. And a $1,580,000, looks like it is just you and me at this stage, but let me see. At a 1.58, once again I'll call it 3 times. First call now at a $1,580,000 for the second time. At a 1.58 and third and final call at a $1,580,000. Well, ladies and gentlemen, in this case, if we don't get any further bidding, I'll quickly pause the auction and we'll have a chat with our leading bidder over there. Okay, well, ladies and gentlemen, they've been called 3 times. I'll take it that it's no. So in this case, the auction will be paused. Now, madam, can you come with me and let's have a chat? Okay, ladies and gentlemen, during the short pause, our leading bidder has increased offer from 1.58 to 1.6. Now, my instruction from the owner is very clear to place a vendor bid at a 1.625, and then we're passing the property in. Unless you put your hand up and give me a higher bid or offer, otherwise at a 1.625, we're going to pass it in, and I will call it 3 times. First call now. Would you like to want to have another try, man? At a 1.625 for the second time. Third and final call at a 1.625. Okay, well, in that case, Betty, I have to pass the property in. And ladies and gentlemen, we're still waiting for Northhead to complete the deal. Thank you, guys.
You to reach control. So don't be so hard on yourself. Let's go into simplicity. I feel like I've been missing it. Was not who I'm supposed to be. I felt this dark is over me. We all get there eventually. I never knew where I've been, but I was right. And you go hungry, telling myself, don't be so hard on yourself. I will always remember the day you kissed my lips, light as
All right, ladies and gentlemen, I believe I'm the finishing act, the final act, ladies and gentlemen, as I take your attention back to lot number 10, number 1, bar 2, Montrose Terrace in Mairangi Bay. We've had a slight improvement in our offer to $2,680,000, and at $2,680,000 I've been given instructions after 20 years to sell the property. On the market, good luck to your buyers, Chris, at $2,680,000. If somebody's got another 5 to throw at me now, be a very appropriate time to do. Otherwise, I count it down, I call it away 3 simple times at $2,680,000 for the first time, second time, third time calling it away. We sell it, it goes, it goes. So congratulations, well bid, well bought, superb buying, and welcome to that Mairangi Bay neighbourhood. Well, Inkster, ladies and gentlemen, is still going on with discussion, so pass that property in. Vendor bid at $1,950,000. Owners have expectations slightly in excess of that number. We're perilously close, and if you were seeing that property for the first time, Jordan and Brooke are the agents that you need to contact immediately, because gosh, there's a superb buying proposition opportunity there. Well, ladies and gentlemen, that does conclude again our Thursday evenings. Thank you for joining us at home. Thank you for joining us in the room. Busy weekend ahead, and again, we look forward to seeing all of you out in the traps on site night, this Saturday, this Sunday, and till next Thursday, have a great, safe week. Good evening. Thank you.